walk like lions.
Hey folks, good to see you. Chappie coming at you here Monday morning, Walk Like Lions. Folks, good to see you, good to be here. So today I was going into Method Coffee, grabbed my daily coffee, and owner was sitting out front. And as I'm walking by, we do the greeting of the day, and he's like, man, it's Monday, I love Monday. And that kind of struck me for a second because you don't always get that phrase, I love Monday. And to him, it was just, hey, things are starting afresh. Let's get things going for the week. And I really appreciated that perspective there because, again, that goes so much against the perspective that we're used to when it comes to Monday. Now, people don't understand. Monday is actually the second day of the week, but most people always consider it the first day of the week, the first day of the work week. So a lot of times, they miss out on the fact, I think, that, when you do count Sunday as the first day of the week and it's important to you and you put God into it by going to church and seeking Him on the first day of the week, it does set a different perspective. And we're going to talk about perspective today. Now, one of the things when I was growing up, I was big in cartoons. I loved reading the funny pages, as they called it. My favorite is Peanuts, Charlie Brown, all that sort of stuff. I know that some of the other cartoons of the day, like Garfield and some of the other ones, would always Ziggy would always focus on the office aspect sometimes. The term was, I hate Mondays. Waking up after the weekend and it's like, I gotta go back to the grind. So I can understand hating Mondays if you have a bad work situation or a crappy boss or just something going on at work that brings anxiety and stress to you. I can understand or you hate your job. I can understand definitely how Mondays could be this, I hate Monday. But again, I want to talk perspective with you because I think it's all how we look at it, how we approach life that kind of sets the stage for our week sometimes. And sometimes when we are in difficult situations or jobs we hate or just things we don't look forward to doing, a lot of times our perspective can guide us. And I think it's a good thing to grasp onto what I call godly perspective. And basically approaching the week and the hardships of the week and just things in life with something other than like, oh, this sucks, life is horrible. Because life is good, folks. God gave us life, and He's with us. And the beautiful thing is He's with us, so life shouldn't be this horrible thing to get through. So a scripture passage here, I'm kind of going off of Psalms 118, 118:24. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Folks, I think overall, we need to approach life with that perspective, understanding that each and every day the Lord has made. He's put there before us. It brings opportunity. It brings the fact that Christ is in every day. And I think it's important to establish that and understand that in our lives. Folks, we draw breath every day. Thank the Lord. that we do that. This is the day that he has ordained. So you want to go in today's, the best way to go into life is an optimistic approach. You approach life with, hey, that God's made this day. Let's do this. Let's make things happen today. Let's enjoy what he has given us as we're down here on planet Earth. Now, getting godly perspective is kind of an interesting process, because a lot of times we get stuck in our worldly perspective mode. And it can be poisonous sometimes. I mean, if every day you wake up and you hate Monday, or you hate the day, or you hate your life, or you hate what's going on around you, that can definitely poison someone's attitude, become very pessimistic in approach. And you've been around people that are they'll suck you dry. They really will with their attitudes. Their poison will permeate every ounce of your being as you listen to them. And then life is just like ho-hum, oh boy, yay. So that's why we want godly perspective. We want to push aside that worldly perspective and focus on a godly perspective. And I did put down some little ways to do this. And this is just there's many ways to do it. The best way to start is say, Lord, I really hate my job, or I really hate Mondays, or I'm really just depressed about this, or this is really getting me down. And just say, Lord, this is what's going on in my life. Please listen to me. Help me in this. Help me to get your perspective on it. And again, when you pray, hold on. God's going to do a work. So understand that that's a place to start. Second thing you do to focus on godly perspective, folks, read the Bible. Read the Psalms, how David approached it. Get encouragement from the Bible. Listen to, now I'm going to, first the Christian side, listen to praise music, listen to Christian music, uplifting music. And if you just like good music like I do, listen to some good 80s tunes, man, some good rock. Get your motivation on, get pumped up, all right, folks? So that's another way that you can bring forth this godly perspective, this positive perspective. Then you have to understand that God is in control, and that God has created all this. And understanding that and coming to terms with the fact that God is in charge, he's on the throne, he's in control of everything, helps to set that perspective as well. You can't go wrong if God is on your side. If he's leading you, you can't go wrong. We win in the end, remember. Finally, Colossians 3, 1 through 2. If then you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. What is Colossians telling us there? It's telling us to get a godly perspective on life, to understand that God's in heaven, God's on the throne, God's in control of our lives. It's all about God and focusing on that. Folks, that's going to bring all perspective back into the right area, and you are going to be focused. And life's going to hopefully be smoother, or at least a little bit more palatable, or just plain enjoyable for once, folks. There's such an opportunity out there each day each day we wake up and look up and say, God, what do you got for me today? What do you got for me today? Be with me and help me. It's such a better perspective than, oh my God, it's Monday, it sucks. It really is, folks. So seek him. Seek the Lord, guys. Get that perspective that's godly up here. All right, folks, that's all I got for you today. It's been great. All you folks waving out there, good to see you, man. Join us each day here. And as I always say, folks, walk like lions.